Alright, what's up? How's it going here? Today I'd like to I'm on Metacritic.com right now, by the way, and I'd like to sort of challenge you guys, more specifically PC players, obviously, but I suppose you could say everyone. And I have a bigger thing in mind with this, although I can't say that I plan on sharing it right now, but just take a look at this list right here, game releases by score on Metacritic.com for PC. I suppose you could do the console of your choice, but I feel like PC is what I really want to focus on here, and I feel like what should be focused on. And take a look down this list. You'll see there are about, I'm not going to go on to the second page, but there are about 107. No, I'm sorry, 122. Well, actually, we can check that right now. 122 games. Oh my, I was off by quite a bit. 108 games, according to this, that have been listed with a Metacritic score, or Metascore, sorry, of 90 and above. I want you to go through this list and think of the games that on PC that you own, that you've played, and that you want to play. And then in the comments below, if you wouldn't mind, list the games. 90 plus is obviously an arbitrary number. I think some of my favorite games are below that very threshold, but to take a gander at what games you own, and list the games that you have played, and even if you haven't finished them, just if you feel like you played enough of it to get a grasp of what the world felt like, try and rank them in the comments below, and think about which ones you've never played and you want to. For example, I've played Half-Life, I've played GTA 5, I've technically played the Orange Box, I've not played Half-Life 1. I own BioShock, I played Portal 2, played Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, I've played Mass Effect 2. So I don't know, I'm just listing off these, but I probably own at least a quarter of all these games, probably more. Probably closer to a third, if I had to guess, of all of these games, or I've had access to them, because obviously some of them, including World of Warcraft to a certain degree and Dota, are free. And then obviously axe out the games like Flight Simulator, Falcon 4, Allied Force, which even though they are real games indeed, and no respect to you if you enjoy them, but this isn't really what it's about. This isn't really what this listing's about. This is more about I mean, I'm not gonna be some sort of snob here, but that's not what we're going for. But so just take a look at this list. Think about what games you own, what games you've played. Maybe take that number and divide it by 108, and see. Try and get a good feel for how you want to expand your knowledge of games and your playing base of games, because it's good to play a diverse amount of games and a diverse amount of old games, because you see quite a few 2000, 1997, 2007, 2000. Quite a few of these games are rather old, but playing them will definitely increase your ability to get cultural references, and maybe even maintain a conversation with somebody who's into video games. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is my weekend's informational video, and maybe I'll even post a thing in the comments looking at how many of these games I own, how many of these I plan on playing, and what have you. Maybe I'll even make a whole video about it, but I'll certainly do what I've tasked you to do in the comment section, which is divide how many games you own and how many games you've played enough to get a sense of how much you enjoy the game. Divide that by 108. Divide both those numbers by 108. And then rank the ones that you have played and have completed, so to speak. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and Half-Life 2. who knows if that's the greatest game of all time. Thank you very much.